What's going on, guys? So I'm live on YouTube right now. It's the first time I've ever done this. My name is Ryan Huber. I'm a 20-year-old corporate pilot and entrepreneur based in Tempe, Arizona. I just wanted to talk about a couple things today. I've been doing a lot of charter work recently, flying private jet charters, and just traveling to all kinds of cities this year, just in the first month that I never thought ever go to, and doing incredible things. And I made a point this year to really write down a lot of what's happened. At the end of last year, I reflected a lot, and I had an incredible year yet last year, but I really wanted to know more about my year and know more about what happened. So this year, ever since the first day of January, I've been writing down every night kind of what happened, recapping my days, talking about what happened, and just highlighting my adventures and seeing what's going on. And I see I've got some questions, some things going on. And Ryder Aviation, what's up, man? Congratulations, you're doing your instrument oral. That's fantastic. But I just wanted to kind of like try this out and talk about some things. I'm in Connecticut right now. I'm about to pick up an airplane and do a charter. I don't even know where. We'll see. But I wanted to talk about something today because I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And I dropped out of college. I don't go to school anymore, but I really have a passion for learning, even still. And one of the best ways to learn something, especially if you're passionate about it, is to teach it and to kind of give it back. And it'll help my mind and kind of help some minds of you guys just to share some things and kind of have a discussion about this. So I read The First Habit on my flight out here to New York City. And The First Habit of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey is to be proactive. And that's very simply said. Proactivity, of course, you want to be proactive. It's a word with a very good connotation to it, proactivity. But what should you be proactive about? And this is where it really kind of hits me and hits home. And there was a lot of good points. Is what should you be proactive about? The book talks a lot about paradigms from the very beginning. And what is a paradigm? A paradigm is something that it's the way you see things, your outlook on a certain topic, your outlook on the world, and the way your mind reacts to something. So, for instance, like Donald Trump, if I say that to some people or other people, they're gonna have very different paradigms about the topic. Some people like have a mentality one way or a completely other way. And it talks about being proactive, but also being responsible and response able, meaning that you choose your response. You're able to choose your response to something. You're able to choose your paradigm and your mindset, how you react to a certain topic. And I think that's really cool and something that everyone should kind of live by, because too many people react to things that they shouldn't react to, or just make a big deal out of things that they cannot control. Whether Donald Trump's president or not, you can help, but that's not something within your control. There's two circles. Stephen Covey talks about your circle of influence and your circle of concern. And what you should be concerned about is not necessarily everything that you're influenced by or that you have influence over. You can influence other people can influence you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have control over those direct things. So only be proactive and be responsible, response able on things that you have control over. And judge and choose your paradigms. You have the ability to choose happiness or sadness in response to something, and it's all within you. And it talks about inside out proactivity. So I can sit here and make this video to try and influence other people or to help grow the knowledge in my mind or share some of my ideas. I'm in control about that. What you guys say about it or how you feel about it, I have no control over, but that's up to you guys and not up to me. Other things, the weather, you can't control the weather or what's going on around you. If it rains, it rains. You can either be pissed about it, or you can say, oh, it's raining, this is cool, maybe we can go dancing in the rain, and make the most of the situation. So I found that very cool. I took some notes on it and just wrote down like the main highlights. And I said, be proactive. Focus on be and not have. What can you be? It's not when I have this or I want to have mentality, but what I want to be. What can you be to grow your circle of influence and grow your circle of contact and what you're doing. And grow your circle of influence and narrow your circle of concern. So narrow your circle of concern onto the things that you can be proactive about and do good, and then limit your circle of influence and what influences you, and be proactive in the right ways towards any situation. Never break promises. Use inside out proactivity and be response able to respond and choose a response. It is not what happens, but how you respond to it. Be response able, be proactive, and achieve more private victories. So achieve the little things, it talks about being and not having. So, people will be like, oh, I'm going to be happy when I make this much money, when I have this, when I have this. And don't focus on that. Focus what you can be today, what you can be. Say, I'm going to be a better income producer, or I'm going to be a better friend to grow more friends, or be a better lover towards my significant other, instead of like, oh, I wish I had a better wife, or I wish I had more friends, I wish I had more money. So be that person. So I just wanted to share this and share my thoughts on the first habit of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Fantastic book that I was reading out here on my way to New York City. I repositioned out here and airlined out to meet one of our planes that's out here. I'm currently doing some charter work with a company I'm with out of Scottsdale, Arizona, having a great time. And I've been to so many places. I've been to so many countries in the past. Well, not so many, but I've been to Canada and Mexico multiple times this month, and been all over to all these different cities. And I've just been going and going, and I wanted to share some of my experiences, kind of give back, and help other people grow their mindsets. And one reason that really made me do this today, or kind of stuck out to me, was 1 year ago today, I moved out to Arizona, moved across the country from Georgia. I left school. I dropped out of school, I left Embry-Riddle, and then I went to flight school, and I moved from Georgia a year ago today, left my family, left my friends, everything I knew to go pursue an aviation opportunity across the country by myself, moved out and made it happen. And since then, life has just been insane, and I'm truly living my dream and having a great time. And I'm in a different city every day, flying planes, meeting so many people, doing all this crazy stuff. And like yesterday, I was flying over Cabo San Lucas, looking at Baja, California, looking at the islands off the coast of La Paz from 45,000 feet, listening to music, and things like that are just awesome. It's crazy. And a lot of my stuff I put on here and a lot of things I put out talk about aviation and flying. And, I love that. It's a passion of mine, but I want to help in any possible way, even if it's just really little, just to kind of help others understand that they can do anything they want to do in life, whether it be flying or an entrepreneurial venture, creating a business, or helping others, doing anything they want, because life is crazy and it's way too short to just settle for an average life, or doing something you really don't want to do, or your parents want you to do but you're not passionate about. And at any age, no matter what the circumstances are, take a leap of faith, go out and do something that's going to change your life, and live each day as just a crazy adventure, because this is your story. This is your story. These are the chapters in your book. Your life is your book, so write it. You are the author in control of your life. You can choose what you want to do, and have any stories you want. So I hope this was kind of cool. Worldwide Hube, WWH #1, little vlog live stream, because editing videos on my laptop that's like 10 years old is really hard, and I don't have a whole lot of time to do it, but I still want to engage with people on YouTube and talk, and put out stuff on social media. So Worldwide Hube, Paul, you're the man. I miss you too. I love all you guys, Embry-Riddle. I hope you're doing extremely well, and just killing it and living life. And I hope y'all are happy and just fucking living and killing it. So soar to your full potential, live your dreams. And if you guys are readers, check out this book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's pretty sweet. So trying to read more. Did a lot of reading last year, but trying to read even more. And that's a damn good book. So check it out, Stephen R. Covey, guys. Soar to your full potential. Let me guys know what you think. Worldwide Hube #1. Take care, guys. See ya.